Good morning, YouTube. I am headed off to work. I just have a couple of trims to do this morning. I got an email that there is a Richard Brothers auction going today, which I completely spaced out. So I'm gonna come home and see if I can score something. And then after that, I have to go over to the horses and do some work on an old little Bobcat skid steer. See if we can get it running. Hold up. Come here. Come on. You need a running start. Over here. Alright, load up. There you go. Man, I just always forget to lock the drawers on the toolboxes whenever I use my tools. And then they start slamming open while driving, and that's just annoying. I'm just really forgetful. I forget to do a lot of things. Like last night, I forgot to turn off my inverter in my truck because I was charging my batteries. So if you tell me something, you better remind me right before something needs done, because otherwise I'm not going to remember. It's just the way I've been, and it's probably not going to get any better. So huge apologies to my wife for whatever I'm forgetting next. All right, let's get to this appointment.
I still gotta get to 50. I think part of his attitude with me is I haven't been able to do anything with him, and he hasn't understood that. So just keep an eye on him. He's been uphill. Hi, puppy. Dang, get that out here Friday and see if. Well, we've gotten a little further on the house. The surveys are back, so now they're doing their surveys.
By further, you mean with paperwork or with?
Yeah, they had to have a complete survey. It was a big 3D, so that now they can go back to their original submission drawings with the city and put in the their electric and the water and all that.
Okay.
I'm hoping the city will give them their stupid building permit. You're learning. I'll have Eddie show you if he's not. I know, he's always interested in dogs. The only time I see dogs is when the neighbor's dogs are down here chasing. But that hasn't happened in a while since the last time they turned those dogs out. They bit somebody up here working on it, and they called animal control. So I haven't seen the dogs. It's been peaceful. So they just have a house? Yeah. Where did they go? Behind that wall. Your turn. Yeah, at least we got most of the hair off of them before you came.
Thank you.
No, we finally are able to get. See? You can't behave. lost touch with me. I think we're going to end up doing a lot of round pen work. Gonna start over. Yeah. You being the one to work it. Yeah. You being the one to do everything. Yeah. Or me. Like, you didn't do anything. But you weren't allowed to. I wasn't allowed to. So he doesn't know you weren't allowed to. He's a horse. He doesn't know why I disappeared and why Jason all of a sudden started feeding him, and now he doesn't understand why I'm back at partial.
Well,
it's been hard. My PA for my surgeon doesn't like horses at all. The PT people I have in my new PT place, they're trying to find every exercise they can to make me stronger so I can ride and not come off.
good.
So I love them.
Yeah.
He did put me on their ball the other day, and he tried to unseat me on the mat.
Oh.
Couldn't do it.
Just finished up over at Deb's. Those two trims usually go by pretty quick. They don't typically have a ton of growth there, mostly because of where they live is pretty abrasive. The ground is hard and there's a lot of small little rocks and pebbles, so their hooves wear down pretty good. So most of what I do is just keep them balanced, make sure that they're not growing higher on one side than the other. But yeah, that goes by pretty quick. So I'm gonna head home now, get some breakfast, and check out the auction. See what's on the auction today. Also wanted to mention that right before I got to Deb's, I switched the GoPro from 30 frames per second to 24 just to test the footage and see what it looks like. I did some YouTube research, and everybody on YouTube said that the 24 frames per second is more natural look to our eyes. Like whenever we see movement, like if you go like this, your eyes have some motion blur. And GoPros and action cameras in general, they have a higher frame rate to make things look a lot smoother. So this is just testing out the footage just to see what 24 frames per second looks like. So if it looks bad, I'll switch back to the 30 that I've been doing. But if it looks good, I'll just keep it that way. And then I'll just have to remember that whenever there's some fast moving things that I want to film, that I'll have to switch it back over to 30 or 60 or whatever it is. So this is going to be a long road of learning. So little by little, I hope to get better and better and make better quality videos. Okay, we are in the last few minutes of getting started with the mini skid steers. So I see the prices all over the place, from $1,000 all the way to $4,000. So it's really hard to say which ones are kind of the most popular right now. Actually, that's not true. The orange machines, the YSRTs, seem to be the most popular right now. These two right here, they seem to be the most popular. And they are nice machines. I was going to go for one of these, but I like how much more room there is in the yellow one. Like if you need to work on the engine or something, there's room in between the engine to actually stick your hands in. Alright, 3,000. About to go for this JQ 400. 2750. Awesome. Good for you, buddy. 2750 there. That's great. Man, I hope all of the prices stay this low. This is great. 2,500. Wow. If you can close that, that's awesome. Alright, we better not lose track of which one is starting to sell, because then we'll miss our opportunity. Alright, 3,000. Heck yeah. Yeah, prices definitely seem cheaper this time around. This would be a nice unit. It's a narrow track machine. But I know there's a guy in Colorado that wanted this guy. So I'm not even going to try. I hope he gets it. Yeah, this is kind of the normal price I was expecting. But, all right. Ooh, they're playing good. Should we go one more on that one? We'll go one more on that one. That would be solid. But I think that's as high as I'm going to go on that one, because I really want the yellow one. Looks like I got outbid on that one. That's okay. These are the ones we are after. Man, now we're at 2200 on 01. Oh, it keeps going up by 2 minutes on each bid. Dang. Okay, so we're just gonna have to play the game. Oh, bidder 88. They want these. Well, I do too. Let's see, so far no fighting back. They've got one. They've got one at 3. I've got one at 32.50. So let's see what happens here. I've got a minute and 10 seconds on mine. He's got 54 on his. Alright, going once for his. Let's see, we're going 30 seconds left on mine. Oh, someone redid his. So now we're both at 32.50. Both of the yellow machines. I'm still the number one bidder on 00. It's going twice. And come on, close it. Close it. Going 3 times. Sell it. 32.50. Come on. You gotta let it go. Let it go. There we go. 32.50. And it's ours. Yeah, buddy. Woo! Yeah, Bandit. We closed that one at 32.50. Man. How awesome is that? We're going to go for another one. If above this, we're going to stay out of it, because I can just resell this unit. So, let's do that. All right. Well, we got 2 Mach Pro MPS 300s. We're going to sell one and keep the other. Well, that was exciting. We got 2 Mach Pro MPS 300 mini skid steers. One's going to be for me and one's going to be to resell. So I will show you what it takes to pick them up and then to post them up for sale and make a profit. well, now I'm gonna get ready to head to the horses and then do some work on them on my dad's old skid steer. So let's go do that. Well, I'm headed to the horses now. The horses is what we call the pasture. That's where all the animals are. But I got the trailer hooked up. I've got everything I could possibly need besides a nut and bolt drawer. I had to take that out of the trailer because the bottom chest got broken. So there's a chance we might need something, but the goal is just to get the engine to stay running today. Made it to the horses. Just parked the truck. The horses are way down there at the end of the field. I'm gonna fly the drone over there and take a couple of shots, and then get started on the skid steer. So this here is the skid steer that I need to work on. I'm not going to record me working on it because I don't actually know what I'm doing there, but just wanted to give you guys a quick glimpse of what it is. It's an old Bobcat. It's got a 35 horsepower Vanguard engine in it. The engine is new, but they had some trouble with wiring, so that's why they sold it so cheap. Yeah, but I'll see what I can get done, and then we'll head out of here. I am leaving the horses now. I took the carburetor off and figured out that the fuel shut-off solenoid is not working. So I'm gonna take the whole carb with me, try and find a new solenoid for it, and then clean the carb while I have it. But it started raining, so that's why I wanted to head out, because the mud over at the pasture there is slick, so I don't want to be dealing with any of the mud there. But right now I'm gonna go pick up a prescription for my wife, and then I'll head home. Alright, I picked up her prescription. Holy cow, does the carburetor stink! It's on the floor over there, and it just does not smell good. I am headed off to Safeway to grab some coffee creamer, and then I'll be home. Just left Safeway, picked up my favorite coffee creamer. It's the white chocolate mocha. I also picked up a watermelon for my wife because she's been looking for some for a couple of days and she hasn't found any, so Safeway had some, so I picked one up for her. But that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching today's video. It's not a very eventful day, but it's just some practice with these cameras and editing and whatnot. So I will see you on the next one.